Hello everyone, I'm LawKorridor, the teabagging merciful LawKorridor, top 2 EU West Pro Comp, 2-time qualifier champ, massive strike champ, ESO champ, and your boy is bringing you the guide to the character, which is Jacqui. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to DashFight for more character guides, and also check out their website for everything FGC related. And stick around until the end of this video to see what character guide is coming next. Alright, so let's start talking about Jacqui's good buttons. She really does have a lot of good buttons, starting off with the down 3, it's a low, it's great, -6, sometimes -5, it recovers so fast, the range is just amazing, plus 13 on hit, it's just great. And then you have the forward 3, this is for up close, -2, and also plus 11 on hit, it's when you're up close and trying to put the pressure on them. But then you have forward 1, which is also -2 and also plus 11 on hit, and this is where you're trying to catch people backdashing. It goes quite far, and then if they're far, you go for the back 2, which is also plus 11 on hit and -10. This goes so far. It's just her buttons are so oppressive. It's just amazing. The mids are godlike. And as for an anti option, you can either go for the standing 1, or you can go for the grenade launcher. Both are very good. Now let's talk about Jacqui's best variation. Now you can go with the bionic bounce, air shuffle, and the cancel, or they go for the classic upgraded with the low. But truth be told, the strongest variation is just the grenade launcher, bionic bounce, and air shuffle. It's just too strong. You get some kind of a zoning, chip damage plus chip damage setups, and also 100% winning situations. It's just too strong, and you also get a bit of a damage buff. So yeah, this is definitely your go-to Jacqui variation. Is just simply too strong. So what is Jacqui's core game plan? I mean, with the crushing miss that she has, back 2 goes insane for forward 1, -2, forward 3, -2, 1-1, +2, her insane jump in, full screen. She's also a threat because of the leap. She has a lot of gimmicks, and she can also play it slow with the grenade launcher. She can play the chip out game and great strike throw game because of her insane pressure. Because she's basically this rushdown monster. She's a threat everywhere on the screen, and she makes the opponent guess for their life. Alright, so we talk about where Jacqui really excel at, but let's talk about how you really implement it. First off, you need to understand how bionic bounce works. She has a normal one, a closed one, and a far one. Now Jacqui has an insane broken jump too. The range is just crazy, and combined with the leap, it just becomes even more deadlier. But this is not where we stop. She still has her grenade launcher, which even gives her more mind games. Now notice that you can actually interrupt this with a down 1 or a standing 1 or a down 2, but the mind game just evolves. You can do double air shuffle and this will beat it. So now let's talk about more of these mind games, because she can actually cancel her normals into bionic bounce. So now I want to give you guys some ideas of how you can play around the leap, air shuffle, jump 2, because Jacqui is so creative, you have a lot of options. But I'll give you guys some ideas, like with one air shuffle into straight up grab, or one air shuffle into a shimmy, or you go for a double 1 if you think they're gonna interrupt, or you go for a triple 1 if you think they're gonna interrupt the 2. You have a lot of mind games. You can even go double 2 into another grab. Just don't be afraid to grab. Then you have a closed bionic leap, which is also very strong, but in my opinion the stronger is when you delay it as much as possible into air shuffle like that. You just the more that you delay it, the more likely they'll get hit by it, in my experience. And also you can just do a normal bionic bounce and try to reset neutral, and be careful if they try to punish that. Just go for it, spend 1 defensive bar and you'll be safe. But don't be afraid to just do ward 1-2 into grab, because they're expecting a bionic bounce. It's just that Jacqui is that type of character that you have to kind of understand your opponent, because they're constantly guessing, and try to adapt to their answers. Also make sure to abuse your jump too, because it's so strong into more pressure. But if they actually anti-air that, that's fine, because you can cancel into grenade launcher and that will combo for insane damage. Also, don't forget to use your grenade launcher as an anti-airring option, and you can spend one bar to make the recovery much faster, and as you can see here. Alright, so let's start talking about some of Jacqui's best strings. Start off with her 1-1, which is +2. Now once you check your opponent after this +2, go for a down 1 or forward 3. But after you establish that mind game, you can go for a 1-1 into a grab, because why not? And then you have 1-1-2, which is a 4 hitting string, super good, never drops, and it's only -4. Also super solid. Now let's talk about forward 1-2. I mean, forward 1 just itself is a great stagger, and then you add an extension which is only -4, and forward 1 goes quite far, and this is also your main string in your combos. Then we have back 2-2. I mean, back 2 has great range. Back 2-2, the second hit is a high, but it can't be duck under it. If the first hit hits, they can't duck under it, and it's -7. Basically safe. But I recommend, if you have bars, try to hit confirm your back to into Bionic bounce air shrapnel. You can hit confirm it, but if they don't get hit, just do a normal Bionic bounce. If you think they can react, then just go for the back 2-2. Then we have back 4, starts with a low and ends with a mid, +4 on block, which is very good, more pressure, but it's interruptible. Between the first hit and second hit, it's interruptible. But you can cover the gap with back 2-4. It's -2, but not many characters can punish it, so it's a good mind game. Also, don't forget, if you want to hit confirm your back 2, you can't do it into normal Bionic bounce. You have to do an amp 4 version like this to confirm it. Then we have 3-3, which has a KB attached to it, and the startup is only 9 frames, so you can actually micro duck highs. Use this string only for punishes or if you're micro ducking a high, but it guarantees you into fatal blow. It's super good. So now let's start talking about Jacqui's BNB combos. Jacqui does require some execution because of her 4-2-2, but you'll get the hang of it. Try to focus more on the timing and on how fast you do it. You can do this off of the back 2, forward 1-2, and 3-1. They're all the same. Is this? Puts the opponent a bit far away, +31, but you can sacrifice some damage for more OP. This one is better, +15, but he's very close. Also, Jacqui's Bionic Dash is super good, +13, fast startup, mostly used to punish stuff, but full length, it has also a KB attached to it. So you can also use this KB in your combos as shown. You can also do this from your 4-2-2 launcher, which is 12 frame startup. Then for down 2 KB, it's just pretty simple. And for the 3-3, you can go for something swaggy with good damage, or you can go for a safe option with that. Also, you can spend 2 bars for even more damage. And this is her corner combo. Now let's talk about Jacqui's weaknesses. Now, Jacqui can get outspaced and outranged in some matchups, but with the introduction of the grenade launcher, it's become much easier for them to play around that. But yeah, Jacqui is just so solid all around. Her weakness is just not that visible. So yeah, that was the guide. You can also check out all things shown in this video in the text version via the link in the description. If you like this video, please leave a like or comment below with your thoughts, and thanks for watching.